Nick and Lex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So tonight we're gonna do a marathon for our dear winner Rod. He won one of the raffles. Congratulations once more. And
thank you for being a La Familia member.
Yes, sir.
So as a La Familia member, you get entered into a raffle to win one of these marathons. So if you're interested, follow the link in the description.
Yes, and this is not just the first, but the second time that Rod wins.
Yes.
And he actually wrote us like, I never win anything, but I guess with us you do. So I don't know.
That's very cool because I remember he was one of the first winners.
Yes.
Like if I remember correctly. So that's very, very awesome. And today he chose a marathon composed of 2 The Neutrons songs. From their album Tales from the Blue Cocoons. And that's from 1975. Nice. So it'll be 2 songs from there. And then from the band Man. Back into the Future is the album, and that's from 2009. Wow.
I'm going too slow.
And the so Man, just so you guys know, has blocked us before, but we're hoping that's not the case.
If it gets blocked on YouTube, we'll just load it up on Patreon.
Yes.
And then we're gonna do, this is what
Spooky Tooth.
I've done that before.
Okay, from the album Spooky 2. That's very cool. And it'll be the first song of the album, Waitin For The Wind. I can't wait for that.
Then, so I usually also, we do say the names, right? So one is Northern Midnight. What does it say?
Come into my cave.
Come into my cave.
Never say Nups To Nepalese. And then Waitin For The Wind.
Okay, that is a little bit too far. I do need reading glasses.
That's what I'm
for that
here
distance.
for.
When I sit here, it's okay, but for me, it's like. But my far side is so good.
Okay.
But the near side is kaput.
Yeah.
Kaput. How they say.
Okay, so let's get started. Thank you so much for this, Rod. Thank you all for watching, and let's see. I don't know much about the Neutrons, so
I've heard Man, but only one song, and I think Spooky Tooth, one song. So I do remember Man a little bit, not too much though.
Okay.
But let's just get into it, and we'll interrupt.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Psychedelic.
Yes.
Panning out. good. It's very good. There's
such
a lot
good
of
combination.
Yeah, there's so much things that come to mind, but you go first.
Yeah, I was just appreciating the music so much, like individually, and then how it all came together. You know, the keyboard was doing an awesome job, like doing synth, and then like
the Hammond.
Yes,
I love that.
But
I was gonna
also
mention
some
that.
very nice, like
Da 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 da, like very nice scales.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like I think he has two. He has the piano, and then he has the Hammonds for the chord.
Exactly, because the piano section was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I was thinking of the same.
And then the drums are just awesome, very like smooth. Everything's wonderful. The voice, how he like goes out there sometimes, is very, very cool.
Yeah, the voice reminded me a little bit of bands like bands that came later, like Blind Melon, or like more indie.
Yeah,
like it's a voice that's more like just, you know, he's not doing anything crazy with it. It's just normal singing, and I appreciate that. It sounds very, very good. I the
agree.
Whole thing, you know.
I agree.
Like,
yes.
And I love that doodle 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 dum bum.
Yes.
Bum bum. You know,
Wonderful.
It's just like I don't
also
even
love
know
how the guitar and the piano like play with each other. It's
yeah, there was some
cool.
nice panning going on at the beginning.
Yes.
Like the piano was here, then the guitar here, and they were like it's just very nice. It's very, very easy to listen
I
to.
agree.
It's nothing like too difficult to digest, right?
Totally.
So yeah, and we're getting another one, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, let's keep going. This is great.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go back. You want to say something else?
No.
Okay, sorry.
That comes right after. Okay, but it doesn't bleed over anything.
This was so cool, the ending with the harmony guitar. I love it.
That was great.
Yeah, and
that
it sounds like it sounds like the same guitar plays overdubbing his leads. Really cool, man.
Yes,
I love that.
Yes.
I just like it has a little bit of everything, you know. It's not really proggy, but it's not just like only rock, you know. It's just I don't know. It has a good combination of rock.
Yes, exactly.
It is rock. It's not progressive.
But I was gonna say I don't even know what it reminds me of.
Me neither, and I like that. And you did something that I do a lot when I do the marathons by myself. I check other bands
to see what
but only when I'm completely lost.
I'm lost, and I couldn't find any bands that I had heard of.
The only one that was there was Man.
Fruip.
Yeah.
Some that I was like, okay, I'm still lost because usually, I don't even know any of those.
I know what I do sometimes. I just go to Wikipedia, and then sometimes it says like, art rock or post.
Okay.
But this doesn't sound like post. This sounds like, I don't know. It sounds just like straight up rock. But it's like
I love it. It had such a great combination. I'm very, very happy and excited that we have another song from this album because that'll give us even a better idea of the band, or at least of this album of theirs. So the next song is Come Into My Cave, and it's the very next song in the album. So tracks 2 and 3, basically.
Let's go.
Okay.
Come
saying that trade-offs, those double solos literally reminded me of Judas Priest. Literally.
I loved it.
Because or Iron Maiden, but Iron Maiden is a little bit more, you can hear that it was more 80s. This sounds a little bit older, but the Judas Priest, the first album and the second, they have that kind of, he even sounds a little bit like Rob Halford. Let me know if that rings a bell at all. But the double solos, and it's so cool that they do have different effects on the guitar.
Yeah.
So you really hear that
they
it's
are
two
different
people
players.
And also different licks. You know, they don't play alike.
I was gonna ask you that, if now it was obviously more noticeable that it was two.
It is two players right there, two guitar players. Really cool. This is a great song, but it almost sounds like early heavy metal. I know that word gets tossed around a lot, and a lot of people are like, no, metal, like, guys, in the end it's all metal. Literally, like everything that we listen to, rock music, if you just add a little bit more distortion, it sounds like metal. So metal is basically, I mean, I guess the correct way of saying everything is rock. Metal is rock. It's just rock music. One is louder, one is faster, one is a little bit more distorted. But I think a lot of people are like a little bit, they don't want to listen to it because it says metal. But in the end, it's all the same. It's all classical music mixed with, you know, I don't know. It's like a fusion of ideas, you know, that gets, I don't know, it's just like a thing that I would like encourage everyone that when we release metal, check it out. You're gonna love it. It's literally like, you know, it doesn't fail. But this is great. This is a great band. Like, but it does remind me of Judas Priest, which is amazing. I love Judas Priest.
That's awesome.
But anything you want to add?
I'm loving it very much. It is definitely heavier than the last one, but in a good way.
And I said I mouthed Rush. It reminded me of Rush.
Yes, I agree. It did sound very, I really love the power that you can feel in this and how just everyone is doing so great. You can tell that they're playing like very tightly, and I want to know how many people are in the band.
Right, yeah.
So I'd be curious to know that, but I'm loving it. I can't wait. That solo section was just amazing. That trade-off was very rich and just euphoric, you know, like, oh, what's he going to answer? Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, they're literally like talking. I love that stuff. I just love it. And especially once it's little licks, like, you know, little 5-second trade-offs, not just like a whole solo and then the other guy does a whole solo. It's literally like this back and forth. And Judas Priest does that a lot. Okay, let's go back.
Yay.
That Moog usage there. flute. Oh, sorry. The thing was going, and then that wow, 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 wow. I love that instrument so much. I would love to have one, but they're like super expensive.
I know. That was great. I love that it's the perfect amount of like trippiness.
It was
and psychedelic.
A little bit proggy.
Great mix.
Yeah.
I really am very curious to hear more about that, like from that band and from that album even. You guys let us know what you thought of the Neutrons, if you knew them or not. But I really enjoyed that. And now I'm curious to try Man because I
do have a question for you.
Yes.
You want to take a break?
Yeah, we could take a little break.
We'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Only took about a second for you guys. But no, so what's the next song? It's by Man.
Never Say Nups To Nepalese.
Oh, okay.
So let's see what this song is about and what this band is all about, because I don't think I've ever heard this band.
I think they're from Great Britain, but I could be wrong. So let's see.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow, there's like another part starting. But
yeah, this
I
reminds
loved
me...
how this sounded like when you go to like a retreat.
Yes, this part. Yeah, I know. I'm already there.
We've been to retreats where you like totally check
and
out.
I just showed you one too that I want to go to.
Yeah, yeah, and you like it's very spiritual. And actually, we went to one which was some fire goddess, really cool, right? Remember?
Yep.
And then they had a drum circle, and I was playing the guitar, and I'm so happy that I did bring the guitar. And they were like, "You should come again and play." You know, it was the dynamic was just different.
Yes.
But man, this was great. And then this whole like,
yes,
that's how I feel at those retreats. Really cool.
Totally, I agree.
But before all that, it sounded like Yes meets ELP meets, you know, same style of music, very progressive, very cool.
I love it. It reminds me a lot of Yes. I'm thinking of Yes the whole time, and which is good because I love them. And yeah, the fact that this part is coming in, I was like, even more, you know, it feels very progressive. And
it's getting your seal of approval.
Yeah. It is definitely heavy, on the heavier side, you know. But good. I'm really liking it. I love everything. The keyboards, it's
great.
I'm enjoying it very much.
And it has been instrumental so far, right?
There's been some vocals, I think, or unless it's
I have like amnesia. I don't know. I have no idea. But
again,
that's what happens when you hear too many songs after you kind of lose focus. Even though it's only 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But okay, let's continue.
Okay.
Here we go. That vamp though.
I know. That was like.
I was like in a hypnotized
Me too.
state. I'm like,
literally was gonna say that.
like it's little like Tool. Like that's what Tool does to me. That kind of music. It just like, and it builds and builds, and it was and then dun 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 dun, and I love how like pam 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 pam.
Yes. It was
like really calculated stuff happening. Very freaking cool.
It was
because
good.
that's why I love this channel for, to get surprised. You know, like. I love that when that happens, that I hear something that I'm like, wow, that was amazing. What a great find. I mean, the other band, the other song that I listened to, I guess didn't make such a big impact on me, I guess. But again, you know, I did remember the band.
Yes.
Okay, so Spooky Tooth is the last song.
Waitin For The Wind.
There we go.
Woohoo! Here we go. Thank you, Rod.
Very cool. Wow. Ooh, that can't be right. Yeah, definitely a 70s feel.
Yes.
So I it reminded me a couple of bands like the dun 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 Black Sabbath, very demonic, you know, scales and riffing really cool. But also the voice reminded me a little bit of oh man, that band Uriah Heep.
Oh,
right?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I could see
Uriah Heep, a little bit like, you know, Black Sabbath, Uriah Heep, and then the strong keyboard presence, like Deep Purple, Rainbow.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, maybe not as heavy, but it was heavy, but early heavy, like 60s, late 60s.
69.
And then also Man, it said 2009, that it's just the remasters, you know, they don't give us like the right year, but I could hear that Man was definitely
because that was
from a different year. I think like 70 something. No, that album, Back to the Future. What did it say?
73.
Oh yeah, we said 2006 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
And so 73, and then 69 was spooky too. So,
yeah. It was a great 70s marathon.
Love this marathon.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's literally that's the stuff that we need. Unknown, great musicianship. You know, I mean, I do appreciate, you know, hits and stuff, but I think when we started the channel, that's what we had in mind, you know, like
getting to know these. But
then the thing is, we didn't know stuff like John Denver or Linda Ronstadt. Yeah. So for us, it's also very unknown, you know. But for all the people, I guess, there's just so much people commenting on those songs, and they're just there to watch that one video. So it's not like that little ball that we had of the family.
Yes.
So but yeah,
I loved it. Thank you so much, Rod, for this. This was absolutely wonderful. Great use of your marathon winning request. So amazing. Thank you very much. And you know, for all of your support on the channel. We're so happy that you know, you've been enjoying it, and we hope you guys enjoyed this. Let us know what you thought of any of the tracks. It was a lot of fun to do this. If you liked the video, consider liking, subscribing, and we hope to see you all in the next one.
Thank you guys.
Bye everyone.
Bye.